Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily if you are new here, and for today's video is one I'm very excited for because we are finally doing another Funko Pop video, which if you do not know, my best performing video on my channel is one about Funko Pops, and I had no idea that video would should we do a pun, pop off as much as that video did. So for today's video, I thought it would be fun to talk about some Halloween Funkos today, and Funkos that aren't necessarily themed for Halloween but could also fit into the Halloween theme if you wanted to have a display of Halloween-y Funkos, or if you just wanted to collect them or just see what all's out there, because I had no idea they make so many Halloween themed Funkos or Funko Pops that are perfect for Halloween. So I thought today we would talk about those, and since I love puns and alliteration and stuff like that, I thought we would call this one Frightening Funko Pops You Need for Halloween, because you know, Frightening Funko, FNF, I just liked it. If you do not know me, my name is Emily. I make a lot of different videos here on YouTube. I love Funko videos, I love Disney videos, Disney vlogs, I love outfit idea videos, I love Pokemon videos, I love favorites videos, things like that. So if any of that interests you, you can subscribe. The button will be somewhere down there, and I would really appreciate it if you did that. I have a lot of cool Funko ideas in my head for future videos, so if you want to see any of those, be sure to subscribe. And without further ado, let's get started with some, what did I call it? Oh, started with an F. Frightening Funkos for Halloween. I think that's what it's called, right? Frightening? I don't know. Let's do a transition. Wow! So I just started searching around on the internet to see what all Funkos existed for Halloween, and I have quite the list right here. So I'm not gonna go super in-depth about a lot of these just because I have quite a long list. If I had known there were so many, I would have probably broke this video into 2 parts, but since it's getting close to Halloween, I need to get this video up. It's just gonna be one longer video, so I hope you guys are okay with that. I also asked my sister and my boyfriend to send me some ideas of Funkos they thought were good for Halloween, so some of these ideas were submitted by them. So I broke these up into different categories. So the first category I looked for were just Halloween icons, Funkos of just iconic Halloween characters. So obviously you have you know, your spooky people, you have Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, Chucky. Also, side note about Chucky, I'm not a fan of scary movies. I have not seen any of these movies, and one time when I was a kid, I remember my dad won a Chucky doll out of a crane machine, and me and my sister were terrified of it. Neither one of us wanted it, but we felt bad just throwing it in the trash. So I remember we snuck it into a thrift store bag one time and dropped it off at the thrift store, and her and I were so scared it was gonna come back and end up on our front porch or in our mailbox at one point. We were terrified of that Chucky doll. But you can get a Chucky Funko if you want a Chucky Funko. Wow, that's hard to say. They also have the Bride of Chucky, which there's somebody out there for everybody. Chucky has a bride. Oh, you can get the Addams family. Wednesday Addams, I always thought she was so well dressed. I loved her little outfit. Morticia, Pugsley, Gomez, and even Cousin It. You can get Cousin It as a Funko. I think that's super cute, so I like that one. You can also get the Munsters, another iconic Halloween family. Obviously you can get Herman Munster, Eddie Munster, and even Lily Munster. You can get a Pennywise Funko, and then you can also get a Georgie Funko, which out of all these, those would probably be the ones I would want to buy the most. I just have kind of a soft spot in my heart for that, because one year me and my dog went as the characters for Halloween. I was Georgie, Donnie was Pennywise, and then Spike was the little sailboat that Georgie sends down the street or whatever. And yeah, that's probably my favorite Halloween costume I've ever went as, so I would actually buy the Georgie next to the Great Funko. I think that's really cool. Then my sister sent this one in. I totally forgot about this one, but she said Jack Torrance from The Shining. You can also get the Grady twins, which are those 2 little girls, you know, that are standing at the hallway. Really spooky. Christopher told me this one. He said you can get a Jigsaw Funko, which he said always terrified him. Then you can also get Beetlejuice, Lydia Dietz, Barbara, and Adam Maitland. I've not seen Beetlejuice, so my sister sent these in. Then a Halloween movie that I need to see but have not seen, because I'm not sure if it's super scary or not, but the Gremlins, they make a Gizmo Funko. I just looked this up, and he's so cute. Why were they making him so cute? Look at him. They kind of remind me of Furbies, kind of spooky Furbies. But then I also saw they have a flashing gremlin. When I searched that, it was gonna be strobe light flashing, but it's actually you know, take off your clothes flashing. So if you're into that, you can get that as a Funko. Another Halloween movie I have not seen but I feel it's classic and I need to watch it is Ghostbusters. I was actually gonna watch that this year, but it's not on streaming anywhere. You can get obviously the Ghostbusters, the dudes with the vacuums and whatnot. I don't actually know if it's a vacuum, it's probably not, but you can also get the green guy, the Slimer, I think is what it's called. Is this not the Michelin Man? Growing up I always thought that was him, and apparently his name is Stay Puffed, and apparently, because I was doing some googling, apparently he's a marshmallow guy. Company, from a marshmallow company, but I always thought he was the Michelin Man. And I googled it, but now I'm confused because it said he was Stay Puft Marshmallow Guy, so let me know. I always thought he was the Michelin Man, but I don't think it actually is nowadays. Then another one Christopher thought of was Casper the Friendly Ghost. I completely forgot about that. I know as a kid we loved watching those movies at Halloween time, so you can get him as a Funko, which I thought was super cute. One my sister sent in was Elvira. I gotta be honest, I do not know who this is. I have no idea if she's from a TV show, a movie, but my sister said she's a Halloween icon, so love that for her. If you like Elvira, they make her in several variations, I think, so love that. And then another one my sister sent in was the characters from Hellraiser, which I have never heard of. And then I looked up the names and it was Pinhead and the Chatterer, and they're both Oogie Boogie looking, so I think that would be perfect for a Halloween thing if you like spooky stuff. Me, on the other hand, I don't think I would like having these in my house because, like that Chucky doll, I would probably worry they would come to life and kill me. But if you're into that kind of stuff, they make them. I also wanted to include some Disney ones because I'm Disney obsessed, but also Disney is my like form of Halloween. I don't do spooky scary stuff. I like to get my scary movies from Disney Plus, so I included some people from Disney that I wanted to talk about. So obviously I thought a perfect thing for a Halloween Funko collection would be the Disney villains, like any of them, but some of the ones that I found were Ursula, Maleficent, I don't know exactly how to say his name, I forgot. Is it Dr. Facilier from The Princess and the Frog? You know, I've got friends on the other side, him, they make him as a Funko. I think it's Dr. Facilier, but I'm not 100% sure, but they make him as a Funko, which I had no idea. You can get Captain Hook as a Funko, which as a child, Captain Hook terrified me. I remember we would go to Disney World, and I remember the only time I've ever like physically ran away from like a character at Disney World was Captain Hook was there. I know my sister really wanted to meet him, and I wanted to meet Mr. Smee because I thought Mr. Smee was like really nice and sweet. And I remember we walked up to meet Mr. Smee, and there came Captain Hook, and I was like, gone. And then last, which I think this may be my favorite one, and it's Cruella de Vil. 101 Dalmatians, the live action with Glenn Close, is one of my favorite Disney films of all time. So if I saw Cruella de Vil Funko, I would probably buy it, but I want like the Glenn Close one. I've not seen the movie with Emma Stone, but I feel like it probably is good, but I'm just like an old school like Glenn Close is Cruella fan, so I would love to have her as a Funko. Then of course, in my opinion, the best Halloween movie of all time is Hocus Pocus. You can get all three of the Sanderson sisters, you can get Billy Butcherson, you can get Danny with Binks the cat. I think that's a new one. How cute is that? I love it. However, you can't get Max Dennison, which I don't know why they didn't make him. They have literally like the whole entire main cast aside from Max, and I don't know why. I'm planning on doing a video about Funko Pops that I think should exist, and he's gonna be in that video. So if you want to see that, be sure to subscribe because I have so many good ideas for things that should exist that just don't. Like, why isn't there a Max Dennison Funko? It just doesn't make any sense. The whole other cast is there, come on. And then another Halloween movie that would be perfect for Halloween Funkos is The Nightmare Before Christmas. They have a whole set of those. I'm not gonna lie, I have not seen that film either. My sister is like a diehard fan, and she sent over some ideas like Jack Skellington, Sally, Oogie Boogie, Sandy Claus the Mayor, Zero. Zero the dog is so cute. And they also make like this really cool like train set where all the Funkos connect. And then there's also just some random Disney Funko Pops that I think are super cute for Halloween. Dracula, Mickey, and a witch Minnie. I had no idea. I think it's so cute though that you can get little themed Funko Pops. Also, I think another more like obscure one is just anybody from Monsters Inc. because obviously like monsters, even though they're not scary, I think Monsters Inc. does like technically fit in with this, and they have so many Funko Pops for Monsters Inc. Obviously you can get like Mike and Sully, but you can also get Celia. When I was a kid, I thought Celia was like the coolest girl in the world, and like she was like goals when I got older. I just wanted to be like her. She was so cool. You can also get 2319. I saw him on there. I didn't get his name, but you know 2319 where the dude gets like the sock on him and they're like, oh my god, it's a 2319, and then they like shave him. But you can get him as a Funko. I think it's so cool how expansive Funko Pops have gotten, from where it's like not only like main casts of stuff, but there's also like side characters that had like a moment. You can have a Funko of them. So 2319, he's in there. And then you can get Randall from Monsters U, which I gotta be honest, Randall as a kid, I thought he was so mean, but they made this Randall like kind of cute, and he's making me kind of like him, even though I know I shouldn't because he's a villain. Also, another more like obscure idea was any of the Alien remixes. If you don't know what the Alien remixes are, they're basically just like the Toy Story little green aliens dressed up as other Disney characters, which I thought was perfect for the idea of like Halloween, like the little Alien remixes have on their Halloween costumes. And you can also actually get Monsters Inc. characters as the Alien remixes, so you can get the alien dressed as Randall from Monsters Inc. And I think they do a Sully, and it's super adorable. You can also get the Alien remixes in Bullseye and Doug and Buzz Lightyear, and I think they're so super cute. You can also get Sully from Monsters Inc. as a Dracula. I had no idea they did so many different variations, but yeah, here he is as a Dracula. And you can also get Woody from Toy Story dressed as a Mummy. I think it's so cute that they give them like little Halloween costumes. I just love it. And you can also get Stitch as Dracula with his little like pumpkin trick-or-treating basket. I think that's so cute. Then one of my like little favorite like Halloween sets is Huey, Dewey, and Louie in their little Halloween costumes. I think they're Donald Duck's nephews and they're super adorable. So they go as like a ghost, a witch, and then a devil. I have to be honest, the devil one is my favorite. I think that one is so super cute. Also, I just love Huey, Dewey, and Louie because they always remind me of that scene in, I don't know if it's Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas or Twice Upon a Christmas, where they wish it could be Christmas every day. I absolutely love that film, so I always think Huey, Dewey, and Louie are super cute for holidays, so I love that they made them in this little set. I think it's so cute. Also, they make a whole variety of Haunted Mansion Funkos, and I have seen the movie Haunted Mansion with Eddie Murphy, but I don't remember if this set of Funkos is based on that movie or like kind of like the ride and the backstory of the ride. But I know you can get the ghouls and the doom buggy, some of the portraits. They also have the maid. You can get a groundskeeper, and of course they have Madame Leota. You cannot forget about her. She is like iconic. And then also, I did not know this, you can get the actual mansion itself from Haunted Mansion, and I thought, wouldn't that be like a great centerpiece for all of these like Halloween Funkos? You could have like the Haunted Mansion and then everybody like outside around it. I think that's really cool. I love when they make like big pieces in Funkos. I think that's really cool, so I like that. And then one Disney show that I have heard great things about but never got around to watching is WandaVision. I've heard rave reviews about it, but I have not seen it. But you can get her in a little Halloween costume. I'm not sure if she is a devil or a superhero, but they make her a Halloween one. Also, another show or movie I'm not familiar with is Kingdom Hearts. I've always heard about it, and I think I'm not sure if it's a video game, a show, or a movie. I think it's a video game, but don't quote me on that. But they make several little like Halloween-y variations of Kingdom Hearts Funkos. You can get Donald as a mummy, and then you can also get Goofy as, I'm not sure what he's supposed to be here. These are kind of like a little bit spooky for me. I don't know what is going on in Kingdom Hearts, but they're kind of spooky. And you can also get like a Town Sora. Is that how it's called? I think it's Town Sora. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but they make him and he's got a pumpkin on his face, so that's kind of Halloween-y. Then I wanted to include just like some random Halloween-y Funkos. I have to start with the gang from Peanuts, like Charlie Brown and his friends. Charlie Brown, Woodstock, and Snoopy, but then you can also get them in like kind of like Halloween costumes. So you can obviously get Snoopy with his aviator gear on as the Red Baron, and you can get Lucy as a witch. But the one I'm the most excited about, and I cannot believe they make this, is they make Charlie Brown in his ghost costume, which if you watch Charlie Brown growing up, you have to remember that iconic moment of when he got a rock for Halloween and everybody else got candy. Halloween icon of the year, Charlie Brown. Another set I think that would be super perfect for Halloween is all the Scooby-Doo Funkos. Obviously, Scooby-Doo is perfect for Halloween. They're always fighting monsters and solving mysteries. Scooby, Shaggy, Velma, Daphne, Fred, and is that everybody? I think that's everybody. Hopefully I didn't forget anybody. And then you can also get some of like the Oogie Boogie things from there. I know you can get the Creeper. Creepy. But the one thing I don't know if they make that I think would be cool if they make was like the Mystery Machine. I feel like that would be super cool to have a Mystery Machine Funko, to have all these guys around it. What if you had the Haunted Mansion Mystery Machine like side by side and you had everybody around there? I think that would be really cool. Another Funko set that I had no idea did so many Halloween variations is Minions. Frankenbob, Bride, Kevin. I guess it's supposed to be like the Bride of Frankenstein. Then a Mummy Stewart, Creature Mel. I'm not even sure who Mel is, but she got a Funko. And then a Dave Cula, like a Dracula. I think that's so cute. You know me, I love a good pun. Another like random thing that I think could work for Halloween is any of the Jurassic Park Funkos. I'm not gonna lie though, I think a lot of these are super cute though. I'll put some cute ones up on the screen right now. I think they're super cute. And then another random one that I think would work, but it's also super cute, is the Loch Ness Monster Funko. That is like one of the cutest Funkos I've ever seen. I love her. Nessie, look at her. I would buy this if I saw it in a store. I think it's absolutely adorable. Then a few other random Funkos that I think could work in Halloween is obviously the Rocky Horror Picture Show Funkos. I have only seen bits and pieces of the actual Rocky Horror Show, but I have seen the Gleecast Rocky Horror episode because anybody knows me knows I am a Gleek for life. Frankenfurter, Brad, Riff Raff, Janet. I don't know the story that well because I obviously only know the Glee version, so I'm not sure. I know they do like, I think they did Magenta. So if you're into Rocky Horror or you like the music from that and you think it's like good for Halloween, I would definitely recommend checking these ones out because I had no idea they did the Rocky Horror Picture Show Funkos. I'm not sure if this is a musical or not. I have also not seen this. My sister submitted this and she said the Little Shop of Horrors Funkos. So you can get Aubrey, but then I also found when I was looking for this, you can get Seymour holding a little baby Aubrey. She's so cute. Look at this little plant he's holding. Is that not adorable? She's like a little baby there. So I had another Funko named Aubrey that was a human. Don't know if somehow this turns into this. And then lastly, I'm just going to talk about some Funkos that aren't necessarily Halloween-y, but they're just like Oogie Boogie looking and kind of like spooky and scary. And these are ones I asked my boyfriend about, but I thought I would mention them in case anybody is interested in kind of like spooky looking stuff that would work in a Halloween collection. So the first thing he mentioned was the Demogorgon. How is that? From Stranger Things. I've never seen Stranger Things. I hear it's a little scary. Next he said the alien from Alien. I've tried to see where this actual alien came from, if it's from like Alien Counter or Alien something else. I'm not sure if this is the same alien. On the Great Movie Ride, if anybody out there used to like Disney, there was something that fell from the roof that was called Alien above your car. And I remember I saw it once when I was a child and I kept my eyes shut on the Great Movie Ride every single time I rode it from then on out because it scared me so bad. And I'm just wondering, was this the thing that fell down from the roof? Because it kind of reminds me of what it was because it was scary. I'm not sure how you say this one. I meant to ask him before I filmed this, but I forgot. I don't know if it's Rook or Rook, R-Y-U-K, from Death Note. Kai Kaneki? That's probably not right. Kaneki? Kaneki? Maybe it's Kaneki. Kai Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul. And I just have one question. What is that? Like, what is that? And then lastly, to close this video, I just put anything, absolutely anything, from Fright Nights at Freddy's. Just a big no thank you on that. You can let me know down below, out of these, which one you would want the most. I would probably want the Hocus Pocus cast or Loch Ness Monster. I hope you guys are having an awesome day, an awesome October. I hope you guys have an awesome Halloween and you're all safe and have fun. And I'll see you all very soon for another video. Bye guys.